Filthy Peasant, Aisha, and Dubfigs UK, you have been acknowledged. Metal Driver here, and today I am looking at the new Top Picks 2023 John Cena. On the side, we get an image of John, then on the back, we get another image along with some information and the rest of the figures that are in this wave. But enough of this empty box, let's fix that. Let's go ahead and open this up and take a closer look at John Cena. Here we get a 360 look at John Cena with this cool attire. He comes with a few accessories, most of them are already on him, but the two pieces that are not are his gripping hands. And then the other pieces of accessories, as mentioned, are already on the figure, starting with the baseball hat. The front is white, you've got a red bill here, and we see an image of John Cena's head as a little game icon. It's got that retro 8-bit style, I like it, looks good, it's painted very well, and it says 16 up, a reference to his championship wins, and you could say Mario as well, considering the shirt is in that design, and the little head icon kind of looks like the green mushroom 1-up, then the rest of the hat is blue. Now it does kind of sit a little funny on the head, and that's due to how the hair is sculpted. Then look at the shirt, it is a black shirt and it's got this image of John Cena flying. I like the printing here on the shirt, the lettering of John Cena, little image of John, it says hustle, loyalty, respect. It says the biggest, most exciting John Cena adventure yet. So for those of you who have lived under a rock for the last, 35 years, this shirt is a reference to the Super Mario Bros. 3 cover for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So I like this, it's unique, it's a really cool shirt. Now as we're going to see with the attire, it's pretty much going to be the same as Elite 95, but that makes sense considering both figures are based on John Cena's short return in the summer of 2021, so it would make sense that both figures would be very similar. And speaking of similar, this head sculpt is similar to Elite 95. In fact, it is exactly the same. As I mentioned, it should be because it's the same John from the exact same time period. It's like a month apart. So the sculpting is good, the paint is good. I think it's a great representation of current modern John Cena. The paint on the eyes and the eyebrows look good. The hair is sculpted well. Good paint on that fade. And look at the two head sculpts side by side. You can see that the fade is different on both. Now it does look like Elite 95 has some more paint apps than the Top Picks one. In fact, you can see there's some paint detail on the lips, whereas this new one does not. So that is unfortunate. I think this would have benefited greatly from that added paint on the lips. But aside from that, it does look good. Looking at the body on Cena, it is exactly the same as Elite 95. Again, same figures, difference is the color and choice of the attire, mainly in the armbands and the shirt. Here we get a black armband, says never give up. The painting on the letters look really good. Got some black armbands here. It's got a frame of what it looks like to be the WWE Championship belt with 16 in there, so that's really nice. I like that, it's a bit unique. It's not the typical you can't see me or never give up or hustle, loyalty, respect. So it's something different, something cool. And then on the other side, it's the standard you can't see me. Both are painted well, they look good. Got some decent sized arms. Now the shorts are the same as the previous John Cena with the exception of the belt is different. At least in the color, this one has 3 different colors here, yellow, red, and black, whereas Elite 95 only has black. Paint looks good on the buckle, the other colors look nice. Doesn't seem to be anything major as far as sloppiness or mispaint. Not that I can see here through the lens. Maybe some slight sloppiness right there, but not a big deal. We get some black knee pads like the previous Cena, and some black shoes with white bottoms, just like the previous Cena figure. Looking at the articulation on the Top Picks John Cena, the head is on a ball joint, looks that high up, that far down, can turn side to side and tilt pretty well. Shoulder goes, that high up, a bit tight. Rotates all the way around. There is a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, a swivel and hinge at the wrist. You're gonna have to loosen the shoulder up, it's still pretty tight. He crunches that far forward, goes that far back, waist swivel, legs go that far out, that high up, thigh cut, double jointed knees. Not the best range there due to the sculpting of the shorts. A swivel at the calf, ankle goes that high up, that far down, and barely an ankle pivot. Almost non-existent. Here is the new Top Picks John Cena next to the Ultimate Edition Roman Reigns. Here he is next to Elite 95 John Cena. And finally, here they are wearing their entrance attire. You know, I'm going back and forth deciding which one I like the best, because I like both of them a lot. I really like the green attire, especially with that yellow. I think that's a good color scheme. And then this one just has such a nice shirt, based on the Super Mario 3 game, which is a fantastic game. Such a nice, unique shirt, so I don't know which one I like best. Maybe it would be easier to pick this one if it had some extra paint apps on the face, like Elite 95. That one has that painted lips. This one does not, so that kind of sucks, but I think both are great figures. I think if you're a fan of John Cena, you definitely want to get this one, since his attire is based on a high-profile, big-time match that he had not too long ago. Although this summer is going to be 2 years now. Oh wow. Time flies. But bottom line, I think the shirt is really great. Awesome looking figure. Just wish it had that extra paint application on the lips. But aside from that, I think it's really good, solid, and worth picking up. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my other WWE wrestling figure reviews, and I'll see you next time.